Hey friends, so here we are, we're rolling into March, and as the sun starts coming out and feeling good and the days get longer, we get a little more encouraged to do something better in our health. But first and foremost, we want to make sure that we're not jumping into something and then turn around and get injured immediately after and get discouraged. And a lot of us just forget or don't have time to just find the foundation of our body, re-engage, and get those muscles to not only use the right range of motion, but also just to be able to find that core strength that we have to have in order to make all parts of the body work. So I don't want to take a lot of your time, and I don't want you to do anything that's going to stop you from doing this every day. So we're trying to keep these at 5 minutes, okay? We're going to keep them at 5 minutes. I'm setting a timer so I don't go over. And do which ones work best for you, but try to get in a habit of doing some of these every day. So whether you're sitting at a desk all day or standing up all day, it both ones you're doing the same repetitive cycle, and it's taking a toll on your body. So let's all stand up. Let's brace our feet shoulder width apart, and I want you to take a deep breath as you drop your arms. Breathe through your nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And as we're lifting, I want you to start pressing the belly button to the spine and thinking about making a brick wall there. Not sucking in, but making a flexed out brick wall. Get your arms as close as you can to your ears and keep flexing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it all down. Now, a lot of you probably just held your breath, so we're going to do this again, and we're going to breathe. Inhale, big. Flexing the muscles, belly button to spine, hard brick wall. Flex that stomach. Keep flexing for 4, 3, 2. Keep breathing and drop. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Start flexing those stomach muscles again. Grab a hold of them. Make them hard. Don't suck in. You got to learn to flex. Nice deep breaths as we're going for 4, 3, 2, and relax it down and relax that stomach. You should feel it kind of fired up now. Next, I want you to find a bench, a table, a desk. Like I said, we're at work. We got to make this realistic. So just something where you can spread your feet about shoulder width. Place your hands somewhere. Hopefully it's around chest height, but you can do this on a wall as well. You want to be about, I don't know, about 3 feet away from the object you're at. And we're going to do what's called cat and cows. We're going to keep this area engaged, stretching this out, and firing up those muscles. So I want you to just round out your back. Think of like that Halloween cat. Round out your back, chin to chest. Let those shoulders round out, not hunch up. Round them out, kind of tucking in the tush. Keep rounding it and pressing that belly button to the spine. Inhale, big. Exhale, we're flexing, pushing in that core. And now we're going to push the hips away instead of tucking and find the dip in your back and push that belly button to the floor. Pull those shoulder blades back and down your body. And I want you to just stretch your neck, not strain, but stretch. So trying to find a dip in this back, pushing that down the floor. In 3, 2, take a deep breath through the nose as we round it out again, tucking in those hips, chin to chest, round those shoulders out, squeeze and flex, nice deep breath, and inhale back down to the cow, rounding it out, belly down to the floor now, and just trying to find any kind of dip you can in your back. Inhale big, exhale, come out of that. Okay, great. So next, what we're going to do, we've been sitting or standing, we get these tight hips, right? So I want you to start lifting this knee up. We're going to hold on to something because no matter how great your balance is, I want you to just focus on the movement. You're going to lift this knee up with the foot in front of you as high as you can, but no higher than hip. I like to place my hand here and I push it away until I can get it in the longest L shape I can here, okay? Without twisting my body. Keep my hips forward. Push it away, get that opened here, stretch it out, point that toe and rotate it back in. We're going to lift, we're going to push, we're going to stretch, make it long, get that long place there, bring it back. Now we're always going to try to stay tall in everything we do. Okay, don't go fast with these. It's like a 3-part motion that you want to just stop. 1, stop. 2, stretch, elongate it, and bring it back. I like to do about 5 of those or more on each side. Then we'll do the other side, up, out, stretch, and bring it back. up. Oh, and I also don't like to hold my hip because I don't want anything restricting that movement. So I hold it here, push it, stretch it, bring it back. So that's why I kind of just keep my hand here just to make sure I get as open as I can, stretch it. Now, this one, if you can kind of just see that I'm rotating my foot from outward pointed to inward, you're going to feel that ball and socket get a lot of great movement. Once again, try to stand up tall, hold on to something so we don't fall into this. All right, last one, standing or sitting. Your calves are getting tight. They've been sitting kind of the same place, not getting good circulation. So go back to that wall or desk or bench. Lean back to where we can get our body as flat as we can. Now, if you're using a chair, make sure it's pushed up against something so it doesn't leave you. A wall is a great place for this one. But I want you to be long. I don't want your hips up. If you can get your hips flat, and what I want to do is just spread my feet about shoulder width. And I want to get on those, drop that right heel into the ground. As I drop that right heel on the ground, just push your hip back a little bit to the right. You're going to feel that in your hip, but I want you to feel it in your calf. So if you don't feel it in your calf, drop it down some more or get longer. Okay? The other foot's kind of toed up like this. Now we're going to switch. Hold that, stretch that calf. And we're going to alternate that. That's called pedal pushers. But once again, you're not going to feel it if you're like this. You need to be long and you need to be flat. So push into that heel, drop it to the ground, switch. Hold it, press it, heel to the ground, switch. Do that a couple times on each side. And then I want you to get on both balls of your feet, drop those heels, and push your back flat to the ground and back up a couple times. All right, y'all. That's going to stop that 5 minutes right there. So I encourage you, do this. Reignite those muscles into your body and learning how to engage them and stretch them and use them right as we go into this spring doing better for ourselves. Have a good one. See you soon.